What is up, everybody? It is the Big Dawg Named Austin on the webcam today. I'm just doing things a little differently. No reason. Well, I guess there is a reason because I need to use my computer. But I've got the setup. If you want to check it out real quick, this is the computer. Oh, look at that. That looks wild. Anyway, before I break my computer and give it a heart attack, let's get back to the task at hand. So, we have the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. Now, that's not what I'm going to talk about. Austin, don't you want to talk about the Super Bowl? No, what I'm going to talk about is the glare coming through my window on this side. No, I'm kidding. Actually, it is the mock draft. And the draft coming up, hey Siri, when does the draft happen?
The NFL Draft, also known as the Player Selection Meeting, happens every April. It is held halfway between the Super Bowl and the beginning.
Okay, so it's in April. It's like April 24th or 26th or something. I don't know the exact date for it. Sierra doesn't know either. So it's going to happen in April. It's a 3-day event. It goes on from is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday? The first pick, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I don't remember. It's a 3-day event. Day one's usually what people are worried about. This year, the Indianapolis Colts, they pick 15th in the draft. They finished with a 9-8 record. Who are they going to pick? Now, personally, I would love to get the son of legendary Indianapolis Colt Marvin Harrison Jr., but like I said, the Indianapolis Colts are at pick 15. Now, I had said at the beginning of the season that I think that the Indianapolis Colts organization will move heaven and earth to try and get Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't think that that's the case. I don't know if the Colts have, leverage or trade stock to do that. That'd be really cool to do, to get Marvin Harrison Jr., because clearly, why not? I mean, he's going to be a great wide receiver. I mean, other than the name on the back of his jersey, the kid can flat out ball. I mean, you saw that in Ohio State. He can flat out ball. But unfortunately, I don't think that he's going to fall that far into the draft. Like I said, pick 15. Now, I've been hearing some chatter on Brock Bowers, tight end out of Georgia. That would be a good addition to this offense. Also, you want to look at cornerback. I think the Indianapolis Colts, they also are aware that maybe they need some more skill in that secondary. You're a little thin there. If you deal with some injuries, then all season long it seemed like we just let average to below average quarterbacks pick us apart week in and week out. And next year, look, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Let's see here. Nope, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, let's look this up real quick. 2024 Colts opponents. There it is, right there. Oh, I clicked something else. All right, here we go. So, yeah, the Indianapolis Colts, there's no schedule released yet. That comes into the end of April as well. But this year, the Colts have a much tougher schedule than they did last year. And they went 9-8 last season. They are at the Green Bay Packers. That's Jordan Love. And, of course, you play the Texans twice a year. That's C.J. Stroud. And C.J. Stroud, man, he is incredible. And then you got Jacksonville Jaguars. They still got Trevor Lawrence. The Buffalo Bills, you're playing Josh Allen. The Miami Dolphins, you're playing Tua Tagovailoa in that offense. So, and then you're playing the Vikings, the Patriots, the Jets. Who knows what the Jets are going to be next year? The Denver Broncos, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Giants. So you've got some solid quarterbacks next season. Some quarterbacks that can light you up. So I feel like you're going to have to get some help in the secondary. Now, who will that be? I look at these mock drafts, and I'm going to be honest with you. Outside of the quarterbacks and a couple of the skilled position players, I don't really know what's going on here. But I'm going to continue to look. Okay, if I see a cornerback that just jumps out to me like Kool-Aid, what is this real? Kool-Aid McKinstry? Cute cornerback. That's who this guys projecting the Cardinals to take. Kool-Aid McKinstry. I want this guy. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Are you this? I've never heard of this guy. Hold on. Is that a real name? Kool-Aid McKinstry. Quincy is his real name. Kool-Aid is his nickname, I guess. That's I want this guy. 6'1", 195-pound quarterback, junior out of Alabama. You know them Alabama guys. You know they can flat out ball. Those defensive players, oh my God. He was born in 2002, so he is young, man. He is absolutely young. He's played in Superbowl games. So he is projected to go to the Cardinals, and I love his name. He's a quarterback, so the Colts could potentially pick him. Maybe an edge rusher. The Colts could definitely pick an edge rusher. This is going to be I don't want to say this is a pivotal draft because you have the quarterback. That's the best thing going into this is you have the quarterback. You know who your quarterback of the future is. Now, your quarterback didn't play last season, other than 5 games. He was banged up a lot. Now, hopefully this year not starting. He was more or less a redshirt year, if you want to call it that. I mean, he's going to have that much more experience mentally, but emotionally and physically, he's going to have to figure that out. He's going to learn on the fly, just as he would if he was a rookie, just if he was, any player, just as they would playing in the NFL. They're going to have to learn on the fly. So at least the Colts have that figured out. But you want, I keep preaching this, I keep saying this, and everybody else around Indianapolis is saying this, and every team with this similar situation is saying this. If you get a young quarterback, and in this case it's Anthony Richardson, if you get a young quarterback, you have to support him. You have to put talent around Anthony Richardson in order for this team to be successful. The Indianapolis Colts the most impressive thing about the Indianapolis Colts last season is they were able to score more than 20 points for a number of weeks straight, which I think come down to coaching. And I feel like when you put in Anthony Richardson, you put in Jonathan Taylor, and you get 1 or 2 more pieces offensively around Anthony Richardson, and you support him that way, and obviously the coaching is going to be great, I think you've got a recipe for success. Now, you want to build a contender. That's everybody's goal. Now, you want to build up that defense. And last year, the defense, they just seemed to get picked apart a lot. So you've got to clean that up. I feel like you're playing better quarterbacks. And if you want to beat C.J. Stroud, if you want a chance to win the division, you're going to have to beat C.J. Stroud. You're going to have to beat Trevor Lawrence, whether you think Trevor Lawrence is good or not. I think Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. I just think he's maybe on a bad team. But who knows? The Jaguars, I think they have a good coach. Maybe a better weapon or two for them. But the Tennessee Titans, they're going to be the team that takes the step back this year. Mike Vrabel getting fired. I don't know what's going to happen at quarterback. But, yeah, the Tennessee Titans, they'll take a step back. It looks like some of the mock drafts have them picking Brock Bowers. I wouldn't mind to get Brock Bowers. He seems like a solid tight end. I'd love to get Marvin Harrison Jr., but there's plenty of talented wide receivers. There's plenty of talented cornerbacks and edge rushers that the Colts can get. So I think that the Colts can get a solid pick in this draft. Now, who they'll pick, I can't answer that. I really can't answer that because some of these mock draft simulators. Let's go back. Let's go. That is not. I don't want that mock draft simulator. Nope, it's gone. Well, I don't know how to access that now. There we go. Boom. Okay. So I'll pick the Colts to pick with. Enter draft. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm going to start the draft. Caleb Williams goes number 1 overall. Of course, Marvin Harrison Jr., he goes 5th overall to the Chargers. Now, we'll get all the way down to the Colts. Pick 15. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. It says DI, Illinois. I'm just Jerzon Newton. I'm not sure what DI is. I'm going to guess that's a defensive lineman position. But Dallas Turner from Alabama. Terrion Arnold, cornerback from Alabama. There are 3 Alabama players on this board out of the top 5. I mean, Kool-Aid McKinstry's still down there. He's the 23rd ranked player in the draft. There's more numbers and more stats that I can get on these players, but I'd have to like upgrade to the PFF Pro version or the premium version, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all that. But man, the Colts can definitely get a talented player. Of course, almost every player that's drafted in the first round has a potential to be a talented, very talented player in the NFL. But anybody who's drafted in the draft could be a very talented player. I mean, look at Brock Purdy. Look at what he's doing. He's Mr. Irrelevant. All Tom Brady's career, they shoved it down our throats how he was pick 199, and he is the greatest quarterback of all time now. So it doesn't matter where you picked. It doesn't even matter if you're picked. There's some guys who are undrafted free agents who make a great career for themselves. And, you know, some of those guys, I mean, shoot, what's better than just flying under the radar, not getting picked, and then being one of the best players in the NFL? So you never really know. The Colts draft, man, whenever this happens in April, late April, whatever, I don't really know. Well, the Colts, let's get this out of the way. The Colts, they need wide receivers, and they need an offensive line, apparently. I guess they can use a little help with the offensive line. And then a DI. A drill instructor? A defense, is it DL? No, it would be capitalized. It's DI. Deflection inbound. I don't know what a DI is. What is a DI? I know what a DB is. I know what a DE is. There's another one. ED, edge defender, interior defender, interior. Oh my god, I don't even know. All right, that's all I got. Hopefully, I'm gonna draft. Actually, I'm gonna finish this out. I'm gonna draft Terrion Arnold. I'm gonna draft that guy. Boom. And then we're gonna get to the next pick. Oh, grading my draft. Let's see how this. I don't know what this is. Huh. Okay. Wow. 3 Alabama players got selected in a row. Dallas Turner, J.C. Latham, and Kool-Aid McKinstry. I really like that name, Kool-Aid McKinstry. I would not be upset if the Indianapolis Colts picked him. Of course, any one of these guys are gonna be fun, you know, to think about coming into the Colts organization. So I'll probably have some more draft videos as the offseason progresses. We're in Super Bowl week, so obviously my Super Bowl video is going to be coming up. But if you guys would please like, subscribe, comment on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. A little bit of different setup here on the microphone, on the camera. Me looking at the computer, not looking directly at you guys. I know you guys like seeing my beautiful eyes. Me staring deep into your retinas. Anyway, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I am the Big Dawg Named Austin, and go Colts.